Welcome to the Egyptian campaign for Et Impera 1.2.6. In the last part, we pushed south against Kush and laid siege to their only settlement. And what's actually happened is they have now sallied out during the end turn. And the auto-resolve says that we can't win, but I'm pretty sure we can. We got the far better troops. We got cav superiority. But one thing I have noticed is they have actually taken out the general in this army. It's probably this agent here. Now, I don't know whether he's been killed or wounded. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck if he's been killed, because the leader of this army is actually the Pharaoh. So that could make a difference to the battle, but we've got far superior troops. And of course, we're going to have to fight this to win it. And what I'm going to rely very much on is my cav superiority in the front line. And it's going to be quite an interesting experiment with this, because of the new battle mechanics. Is because they've sallied out, they should come to us. Anyway, let's just get into this and fight the battle. And hopefully we will get some good terrain. Ah, great, we're on trees. Well, luckily we are on the side of the map that it does not have the trees, which gives us a bit of an advantage. My reinforcements are coming in from there. I'm thinking is, it looks like one of my this guy here is actually my general. Oops. Which could, yeah. I think what we're going to do is keep these relatively tight. We're going to push the cav over here. I want to bring the cav in once they've actually managed to get to us, engaged us. I think I'm going to make you the reserve. I have actually thought that if your job is going to be to hold that flank. Your job is going to be to hold this flank. We'll put. Now they may come at us very quickly with their cav. They've got two light cabs, so we'll keep the slingers on this side, and I think that's about all we can do. Put the pikemen into. Right, they're coming that way.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yep. They're kind of gonna come through the trees. We need to get our general up here. And I think we'll get some of you down. Actually, get you there. And we'll just pull you back into a defensive line.
Missile cavalry ready.
Here we'll bring.
Cavalry.
Yep. Hey, let's get these guys in. Come on. Come on. Let's get this pike line here. Get our infantry there. Get these on this side. Get you onto this side. Get our this cavalry up on this side. Right.
Missile armed riders. Now! Slingers! Die! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You Ptolrmais cavalry. On this side.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You focus fire on those.
Our general is under attack.
Yep, he's in the front line, but there we are. That's exactly what I'm after. Right, spears, get onto this flank. You over here. Right, we've driven off their cavalry. That's exactly what I wanted. Bring these slingers out that way. Get the cavalry on this side. They're coming in this side, so start to move these into here. Right. Tarantines. What I want is got coming in the distance.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. You get the Tarantines onto their missile troops. You come onto that. Heavy horse that way.
Egyptian infantry.
Hey, pull away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You into there. Right, what I want is the cab to get there.
One of our units has used all its
Tarantines
ammunition.
pull away. Sarissas. Okay. Everything's getting a little bit messy, but general, don't get mixed into the battle. Right, I want you out that way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tarantines, pull away. What we want to do is mess about with their missile troops. We can keep those out of the battle. You. Right, time for you guys to start to curve round this side.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
General, that way. I don't know why Tarantines has got caught. That's annoying. Pull away. Yeah, I've lost the Tarantine. That's annoying. You pull away. You push into these pikes. We need to push on to there. Okay, things are getting up.
Units has used all its ammunition.
Pull away. Pull away. You focus fire on them. Fire. Right, this flank is crumbling a little bit. You round there. You back this way.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yep. Pikemen after these. You pull away.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
You start to pull through like that. Missile troops in like this. Okay. Wait, what we got here? Nope. These are African spearmen. Keep away from them. Pull away that way. Right, these guys have broken through on this flank, but Tarantines onto the backs of those. You keep firing into the center. I think we need the cavalry back here to support these.
Heavy cavalry, ready and willing.
We need these guys. There's too many stood around doing nothing.
At your service. Therios. Pikes.
I think we need to pull you back this
Our
way.
hidden units have been discovered.
Yep.
Speed. Yours to command.
We need to clear these missile troops off the flank here.
Cavalry.
Slingers.
This is getting a little.
Serena.
Hmm.
Ready and waiting. Our orders. Infantry at your command.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Don't want to push that way.
Display.
Sarissa cavalry. Tarantine cavalry. We serve
You break that way.
Tarantine cavalry. For glory.
Tarantines this way.
Ptolrmais cavalry.
Ptolrmais cavalry that way.
Orders understood.
Okay. What we got here?
Missiles ready.
You pull away. You onto those.
Horsemen.
You keep chasing those.
Ptolrmais cavalry. And forward. For glory.
You can break these. Tarantine, stop chasing their rubbish. Okay, got these guys. Right, into those. You turn your attention onto
One of our
these.
units has used all its ammunition.
What we got here?
Ptolrmais cavalry.
And we'll disengage. My cavalry is nowhere near as effective as it used to be.
Your orders.
Our men flee the field of battle.
So here,
This is a shameful display.
we need to crush in onto them here.
Battle ready.
These guys are trying to sneak up behind us.
Yours to command.
Slingers. Ptolrmais cavalry.
Ptolrmais cavalry that way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready for orders.
Tarantines disengage. Push on to these. Actually, kill those tribesmen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You push that way. Get rid of you. Right, you're all out of ammunition. We've got over here an infantry unit that we're not actually even using.
Tarantine cavalry.
Right, want you to chase those. You come that way.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
You push onto those. Right, I've got Tarantines here. Not Tarantines. Right, just keep pulling these away for the moment. You just keep chasing these missile troops. Get them away from the battlefield. Right, these guys are getting ready to break.
We hunger for blood and battle. Egyptian infantry. Commander, understood.
Our Our men flee the field of battle.
Right, we've got a break here.
Orders! Al-Fatih!
We're taking quite a beating. Look at all the dead bodies here.
Pikemen!
Okay.
Forward! We await your command! Pikes at the ready!
Right, you form that. You form that. You form that.
Egyptian warriors!
Hey, don't stand around doing nothing. Keep these guys moving.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, they're now collapsing.
Yes, commander!
This is very expensive. You chase them. I want you over here. Actually, what we got here?
Battle ready and eager.
Cut them down! Tarantine cavalry!
Right, get you in here. 'Cause we need to kill some of these. Ooh.
Ready and waiting!
Okay,
And the double!
you there. Got you. How are you doing? You after those African hunters?
Cavalry! Engage!
Pikemen! As you've your orders! Slingers!
Right, you kill them.
Pikemen! Advance at speed!
You kill them.
Waiting orders.
What you doing? How you doing? You having fun? Kill those.
By your command! Advance! Ready and
Right,
waiting!
we need to create a ring here so that continue. We want to literally kill as many of these as possible.
Engage! Yours to command! Pikemen! By your command! At your service! Forward! Your orders!
Okay. Kill those to speed up the game up a little bit. My cav. And there's only 5 of them left now. You over there. You're doing a grand job. Wait, what are you doing over there? You get over here. You kill these. Because we need to kill as much of this army as possible. You get amongst that lot. Actually, we go after those.
One of our units has used all
Go
its
after
ammunition.
those. Yeah, that was a pretty brutal battle. A lot more brutal than I thought it was going to be. Although, to be honest, I lost control of it a little bit because I put a bit too much focus on my cav. I'm going to have to be very careful with my cav because you can see that I didn't. It's my general. Wait, what are you doing over there? You need to get in on the kills as well. I don't think there's much left actually. Okay, we chase them to the border. Still want to keep killing as many of these as possible. If we can get in and kill a few of these. Okay. I think that's it. Battle. End battle. We lost 2,279. Some of our units were pretty badly beaten up, but we killed 5,986. We've effectively destroyed this army, and I guess we've also destroyed the garrison. The question now is, what has happened to our leader? Has he been killed or has he been wounded? So it looks like we've lost one cavalry unit, but I don't think we've actually lost any of our Tarantines. Yeah, we've effectively destroyed this because we're getting the money. Now we've got to wait for the end turn to go through to see if my Pharaoh is still alive. Okay. We've got 4,000. Egyptian nobility. We'll have to go with one of our existing. Need for cavalry. Rally horsemen. Yep, I think we'll go with that. Political intrigue. Consequences of difference has betrayed you. Troop morale penalty. Thank you, game. Attrition report. Now, we didn't get the footage to show that we had a death of our leader, so who are you? You're wounded, right? So we didn't actually lose our... I think what we're going to do is we're going to merge some of these units up, because if I do an auto-resolve, there's a good chance we may actually lose them if I don't actually merge them up. Just merge you up there. Can't merge you, we can merge you. Yeah, we'll probably lose you. Don't think we can merge anyone else. What I'll probably do is go to the auto resolve here. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, we'll probably lose a couple of units, so let's go for the auto resolve. Now that was a good success. Yeah, we lost one unit. As expected. And of course we're just going to occupy.
We fight for you, my lord.
And we now have control of this area here. Who's in the better condition?
At your command.
Well, there's not a lot in it. You need the promotion. You're more of my assault army. You're more of my defensive army. I think we're you there. Right, next thing I need to find out is where is Kush's army? It looks like they've got an army down here. I don't know anything about it. So I would say that their army is somewhere around here. Unless that's it. I've got a feeling they might be at sea. There they are. But they've got an army there. I think what we're going to have to do is pull this army back and recruit if I can. Because we got front line, native pikemen. What do we need? Can I don't think we need cav. We really need a bit of a front line here. You recruit some troops as well. Your front line is still pretty strong. You're an offensive army. I think if we can replace you with some missile troops, that'd be advantageous. Right, we can get the Judean slingers in now. That replaces that. You're okay. Now you're going to have a garrison to support you. Right. We probably don't need that. Certainly wouldn't mind that. And this has given us 5 public health. Okay. We don't have the money for that, and we don't have the money for that. I think I'd rather get that library underway. So that's there. We're looking good. I don't think we need a second agent now. So your job now is to start making your way back up north, ready to plan our next expansion, which will be in this area here. Though whether it's going to be against the Seleucid Empire, I think we're actually we got diplomatic relations with. Yeah, we got trade agreement with the. Yeah, and they're actually weakening under the effect of attacks. Right, I think that's all we can do this turn, so we're just going to go for an end turn. Actually, we must have got... Nope, we didn't get any promotions at all. Okay. New political appointment, the ruling oligarchs. Oh, rival comes of age. Welcome into the farm. Yep. Really do with that. Ready to command. Our Pharaoh is back. We've now completed agricultural advances. Rebellion is imminent. Yeah, it goes without saying. Increase in rank recess. So it was was this one, wasn't it? No, it's this one, agricultural advances. We've now got tier 3 settlements, which will make quite a big difference. I would like to push this way, but I'm starting to think military. I would like to get out to the tier 3 hoplite barracks. So I think we'll go that way for 3 turns. Of course, we got rebellion coming here, so we're going to need to fall back to here.
Advance. Your next command,
Yeah,
my lord.
I think we're going to leave you in the settlement for the moment, just to refurbish, just in case these guys get ideas above their station. So you've got an army of 18. This is actually a full stack army, but they're taking attrition and they're actually raiding over here. I think at the moment we're just going to, well, we can't go to those anyway, not until we've got this area settled down. I think I'm also going to need to put in something here. It's going to, yeah, I shouldn't have knocked that down, but then we've got that there, got that there. What can I get from here that will... We certainly want to get to the Great Library, but we'll build that in Alexandria. I mean, that is absolutely really useful. Food is okay. Cavalry, I mean, what would I want down here eventually? You certainly don't need supply pits. I think, I mean, there's not a lot of wealth there. Fine market. Requires war horses. I'm not really going to recruit here. I think I'd rather go for the sanitation, to be honest, because that will give me public order and, more importantly, some empire maintenance if we come down this route. Of course, the sanitation will make a difference in the long term when we build the city up. I certainly need to get that in, get that sorted out so that we can get a good garrison here. That would give me a garrison of 14. And of course that's going to take virtually all my money. I think at the moment I'm just going to use my new general down here. Because, I mean, truthfully, we should be able to, once we got rid of these guys, we should be able to bring the, and we've got this area stable, we should be able to use these 2 armies to take out this. And I think my Pharaoh doesn't really need to get involved in that. He can spend a little bit of time up here. I mean, he will have quite a big impact on there. Although, so we'll have to do that. We've still got these idiots here. What's the public order like? Yeah, the public order is still trash up here, but I just can't see the point of wasting resources on defending that. Over here, things are looking pretty good. This is a really rock solid province. I certainly would like this agent. Where are you? Where are you?
What can I do for
Would like to get you to take a look at Petra here, because if the let's talk tactics. The first thing we've got to do is take this region here. That gives us a nice solid province down here. It will also give us access to gold, which will really drive the economy. And then we want to go north this way, but what I would like to do is take this area here for 2 reasons. One, this will give us control of the top of the Red Sea, and the other one is that these 2 settlements are very close to Jerusalem, and they can be very good jumping off points to attack me. But if I've got these 2 provinces here, the rest out here is desert, which makes it quite difficult for armies to move through them. So by the time the armies get this way, they actually start to be suffering attrition. So that's what we need to think about. And I think that's all we can do this turn. So just going to go for an end turn. Oh, we've got some skills. Wow. He's piling on the skills left, right and centre here. Public order, I don't think you need it. I mean, a bit of cunning and zeal could do you some good. Mandatory. I'm looking for is empire maintenance. We got that, go that way. There's the empire maintenance. We'll go with that for immediate quick win. I need to push my income up a little bit. The other thing I wouldn't mind, well, we can't do it anyway because let's have a look at the family's house of loyalty at the moment. Pretty good. You're maxed out, you're maxed out, you're maxed out. You still need time for work. I mean, I'm going to declare an heir, but we don't really have an heir. We'll wait to see who this new character is. Okay, hidden agent exposed. Rebellion, yeah, well, that's about the same. Increasing rank. Okay, so we've got another. So we've now got median Iranian reforms. Of course, this is the media atropine. This is what the new special event that was introduced as part of the 1.2.6 update. So they actually. We've got Ptolrmais III. You're going to try and say that new royal rival, important character. So let's have a quick look at that. Got you. What you like? That's pretty good. We might like to adopt him. Adopt him into the family first. And then eventually, once he gets a bit of experience, we'll get him married. Because he couldn't marry her. I don't know if that would... I mean, technically she's another noble and he's now a member of the family. I mean, we certainly would want him doing a bit of fight. We'll give him some cunning. Cunning, gravitas per turn. Certainly don't want that. I think for the moment we'll give him personal tutor because that allows the improvement of the intellectual character, which is, I think that's it, isn't it? That's a deputy scrapper, erudite. That's it. This is the intellectual character. I don't think we'll give him anything like that at the moment. Do we need to build anything? I think we're okay here. I mean, I don't really want... I want to really do a major improvement in the city, so that now we've got... Yeah, this is 7,000. This is 5. My instinct is to save the money so that we can take up Alexandria. I mean, look at that money. So at the moment we're making there. If we can go to there, that will give us a thing and a bit more Hellenic influence. Yeah, I think we're going to hold on to the money for the moment. I don't think we're going to need any more troops down here at the moment. I think this army is nearly up to strength. You could probably do with an Tarantine, but can't recruit them anyway. Not enough manpower. How are these idiots going? Yeah, they're slowly dying. I mean, they're no real threat. I don't really want to take that up. Let me just take a look at this area here. There's 10% wealth all regions. That could be really good, but I still feel that I need to do Alexandria first, so we're just going to go for another intern. Some skills. Right here. Certainly want the campaign movement range. We're just going to come here. Subversion, where's that? Yeah, well, it goes without saying that they'll be down here causing trouble. An increase in rank with our generals. The pushes start to come up here. We're just going to bring you up to here. First thing we need to do is increase this. Let's see. Gives us a garrison of what's that? 15? Was it 13? But we got the military garrison. because it's less banditry. I think I need the cash at the moment. This is 844. This doesn't give me an increase in money, but it increases the size of the garrison. But we've already got nearly a full garrison anyway, because we've got 18 here plus 2 navy. So I think we're going to shoot that there. There's 2,000 to spend. These guys are still here.
Ready
I'd
for
like to.
battle.
Can we recruit some Tarantines? Yep.
Our
I think we'll
Lord
just recruit
needs
you
good fighters.
into here. That would bring up my cavalry to 4 with that. Then what we'll do is we'll have a practice battle against those rebels. And I think that's all we can do this turn. Anything else that's... Yeah, hidden agent exposed, faction joins war. That's nothing to do with it. It looks like these guys are being well and truly beaten up, so we may have to join the war and move that, but we do need to sort this area out first. So, I'm not exactly sure. Where are you? Oh, you're way up there. I'm just going to go for another end turn. Let's go unassigned skills. This is our general down here. Right, you're already a knight commander, and you're actually doing quite well from a battle campaign point of view. So maybe you. Whoops. What can I do? I think I would like to boost my cavalry now. This might be quite important. So we'll go that way, and we'll do a little bit more to our cav. Well, I'd just like to see the cav a little bit more effective. We've got hidden agent exposed. Right, we completed training reforms. It's going to give us a bit more money. Mission successful. The art of war. Research technical. Okay, I didn't realise I had that mission. Peace negotiated. Phosphorans. Yeah, well, couldn't care less about that. We've got population surplus over here in Egyptus. And we could build up our port here, but we got a little bit of an issue to deal with down here. These guys are kind of creeping up on us.
A man has many
So what we're going to do is just leave this agent down here now, because we can see what these guys are. I mean, they are virtually completely wrecked. So what we're going to do is just get rid of this trash. Go for balanced. Down you go. And cash. So this is our general here has got another promotion. I think I like this cavalry route at the moment. So we'll give him that.
We fight for you, my lord.
These guys can't get in on this turn. So what do we need? We've got front line here. We're 1 short on the front line, are we? Because we've got 5 front line. We're probably a little bit over the top with melee infantry, actually. What I probably could do with eventually is moving these off. So this would make a good assault army.
My lord.
Well, what we'll probably do is once we got rid of these guys, we'll do a bit of swapping round, and maybe. I mean, you're the opposite. You've got 7 front line, and you've got 1. What are you? You're 20, but you're wrecked. I can't see the point of recruiting somebody else here. Let me just see.
At your command.
Yeah, I think I'd rather give this army one of.
Ready for
No, you've only got 4. So we'd have to give him one of those.
At your
Yeah, I think we can do this. We don't really need to recruit. I mean, we've got a full garrison here as well. So we're actually building up this area quite nicely. What do we get from this? We get supplied 2 regions. Now that could be useful. Although technically the only area that it would help me in is over here, wouldn't it? And we've got a grain pit here. I mean, it would give me a bit more cash, and it would give me level 1 ships. I mean, eventually we will need a navy. We're okay for food. Public order is good. I mean, it'll give us an extra 5 food. I think this is going to be worth it, because this is the specialist port, which is tied to Alexandria. It's the port of Alexandria. I really think that it's worth spending the money developing that. I wouldn't mind coming in here. You get married. Yep. Get you married. I don't know if that's going to upset everybody. No. But, whoops, didn't mean to do that. You're maxed out. You're maxed out. You've got to develop you. You're maxed out. I think we need to send you on a diplomatic mission. Send you to Rhodes. I'd like to get you to level 4 to get another empire maintenance. I think we can sit on the expansion just for the moment. Right. So we've just researched this. This has saved me a bit more money. Simulation. I think I'd like to keep pushing for this. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing is getting this. Actually, I think it's time to get some artillery. We're going to go for the workshop first, and then what we can do then is open up a slot here for a siege workshop, because I'll be completely honest, I really like to have artillery in a siege army to deal with walled cities. It just makes life a lot easier. I think that could be the way forward. So we're just going to go for another enter. I'd just like to get rid of these guys in this part. Okay, subversion raid, yes. Okay, what we got? I'm not even... The Oeconomica. Okay, so what would we want? Food, +1 food for all provinces for 4 turns. That could be quite useful. Public order, we don't have a problem with public order. +10 wealth. +10% search. I think I would like to go with that, because I mean that would give us money, but it's only 4 turns. And we're okay for food and we're okay for money, but I think this gives us a better long-term reward. Rebellion inside Belgium. Okay. He's lost his wife again. Maybe you're just an unlucky guy. I think maybe we just won't need to develop her. I think she's he's just naturally unlucky. She just can't. And what we're gonna do is get rid of this, guys. Oh, we knew they were going to retreat. And I'm gonna do. I think we're going to fight this, because I think Kush needs a fitting end, so I'm going to just take them out. And give me a bit chance to practice a little bit more with the cav. Okay, fog, I don't want to play in the fog. Fog. Right. Right, back. I think we're go with a short front line. Keep the ranks pretty deep, like that.
Egyptian infantry, battle ready and eager.
You two are going to be reserve. So there's no point in you taking casualties. We'll have you on that side.
Egyptian infantry.
Orders.
You Egyptian infantry. And of course we'll have the slingers out on the flank. Where it's my favourite position for them. Put the Sarissas with the general. And what we will do is just move the front line forward. You don't need to put them into pike formation just yet. We'll send the Tarentines up that way. Just play it a little bit faster. And we'll have you two guys kind of out here on this flank. Oops. I'm just going to push you forward again. What we'll do is we'll use the Tarentines to unsettle their troops. And oops, I thought I'd move you forward further than that. Do it this way. I think it's easier to select them. What's the range? Right, they're coming to.
Discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Warriors eager for blood.
Mm.
Your orders.
Bring the
Slingers.
slingers out there.
At your service.
Tarentines round the back.
Ptolrmais cavalry.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
The rails. Fire on them.
That should wreck these completely because we got the javelin throws in on them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Pikemen. Ready for orders. Pikemen.
Front line.
Orders understood. Infantry at your command.
You slingers around here. Up onto the flanks.
Warriors ready.
You come this way.
Spearmen ready for battle. Egyptian infantry. Sword.
That's interesting. Look, they're withdrawing. Don't see that very often. I think that's the effect of the new battle mechanics. Okay,
Egyptian infantry.
let's just move these around to here. Slingers that way. Tarentines around the back. Ah! This guy's going to get caught out of position. We need to distract. Spearmen in. Okay. Right. Go after their general. Tarentines, you go after those. Actually, you
One of our
fire
units has
onto
used all its
those.
ammunition.
Push through.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tarentines. Okay, these guys are a little bit too exposed. Ha! Where's the...
Ready! Tribunos! Cavalry! Missiles ready! Prepare to engage! Tarantine cavalry! Egyptian infantry!
infantry. We don't need you now. You're probably killing my own troops.
Sarissa cavalry!
The enemy general is dead.
Orders, yours to command! Tarantine cavalry! Ready! Sword!
You push there.
Pikemen!
Pikemen
Our general is under attack.
start to push through. You guys can pull back. We don't need you to take unnecessary casualties. Slingers. Back.
Quickly now! Swords! Run!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tarantines, let's get a little bit of a charge going. End battle as they've retreated, so they should be. And that is the end of Kush, or should be. Lost 212, and which is fairly expensive, but we can recover from it. And down they go. Goodbye, Kush. And of course, we're take the money.
Further orders?
Okay, military traditions.
Ready for
Moving back to the
Advance!
city. What military traditions can you have? Certainly want campaign movement range, and that's the only thing we can allocate. Got 6,000 to spend. What's the route I want to go down here? This is public order and sanitation. This is the route I want to go down because this actually eventually gets to empire maintenance. So we want a fountain here. It's 3,000. I spend that money in a better way. Well, we're keeping that. That's building up. Libya, you're looking good. I mean, we could start to take up these settlements here, but so I wouldn't mind building up, say, Tyrus or something like that. I mean, this is 2 food. We've got a bit of extra food. This will give us 10% wealth from commerce all regions. Yes, I think that will certainly do the empire. And I think we'll give you a go. Roads were a little bit nasty. Everyone really hates us now. Maybe we can send you to Carthage. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will continue our consolidation of here. And we do need to come down and take Ascom. And then that will complete the province here. And we will literally have a nice money maker here once we've got the gold reserves running there. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.